power of building multiple companies to build wealth. Hope you're good and I hope you're great. It's a beautiful day at Advancing Mindset. I'll be here live for the next one hour, and we should talk. And we shall discuss. Hope you're good and I hope you're great. It's a good day to be alive, and it's a good day to come in and enjoy. So why should you have multiple companies? Building multiple companies to build wealth.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Building multiple companies for wealth.
Getting that from YouTube.
Greetings, hope you're good and I hope you're great.
Register to vote by the 20th of April. Just go to gov.uk/register to vote. If you won't do it for you, do it for your grandchild.
Book a free hearing test at bootshearingcare.com.
Hope you're fabulous today.
Most business owners are dissatisfied.
Talking about how to build a business from those who are building a business.
Massive big businesses. Right now, I've got 17 different companies, all doing different things. I've got over 1,000 staff, and I'm bringing in millions of revenue each and every single year. On top of that, they're in multiple locations and sectors.
So learn the power of building multiple businesses by those who are building multiple businesses.
To build some growth, profitability, and scale in your business, because the aim is to build a commercially profitable enterprise. Most people don't do that. So how can you do that? Well, that's what we're going to find out in this video. Most people complicate business and they spend their time in the wrong areas, and that's the first thing that we need to get over. Don't complicate it, keep it simple, stupid, and use your time very effectively. There's only three ways that you can use your time. You can waste your time, you can spend your time, or you can invest your time.
You can use your time wisely.
Business owners do. They think of their time as an investment.
Greetings all, how are you guys doing? It's a good day. I've been live for a while. Sorry, I do apologize. Hope you're good and hope you're great. If you're new, subscribe to the channel. If you're new, subscribe and follow the channel. Hope you're doing well, everybody, and I hope you are doing good. Definitely come in. How are you doing today? That's the link right there. Click the link and join me and subscribe to the channel. Hope you're doing fabulously well. It's a lovely, lovely 24th of March. 7 days and we are in April. Happy spring. Hope you're good and I hope you're great. It's good to see all of you, isn't it? How are you doing and where are you watching from?
Because I think we're brought up with this notion that if you can't do something, you just need to practice and practice and practice until you're really good. Well, that takes a long time. What I do is buy in my weaknesses and make sure that I'm doing effective stuff. Very important.
Let me know where you are watching from.
Stuff that we should be doing. You know, the funny thing is, 35% of self-made millionaires in this country are dyslexic, and I think that's because they are told from a very
They're told from their age you can be young, so make sure you let me know where you are watching from. Happy Tuesday. It's a beautiful day, isn't it? To relax and to enjoy. So make sure you are coming in and you're doing well. So thank you all for joining me today, and I hope you're grand and I hope you're good. It's just a beautiful day. Got swept away. How are you? If you're new, subscribe and join the channel. Let me know where you are watching from. How are you guys doing? How have you been? How was your weekend and what were you up to this fabulous weekend? Is you good? Were you chilling? What were you relaxing? What mischief were you up to? It's a good day and we're gonna have a fabulous time. So join in and thanks for coming in. It's just a beautiful day. We're gonna have a party. Oh yeah. Subscribe. Let me know where you are watching from, by the way. Let me know where you are watching from. How was your Monday? Yeah. You good? You great? Everything all right? We're here live talking about the beautiful things that life has to offer, and we are talking about how to build wealth and how you can build wealth.
Have you spent hours building systems, SOPs, automations, workflows,
So learning how to build a business, SOPs, and much more.
wondering why your business isn't growing the way you want it to? Well, after helping countless 6, 7, 8-figure entrepreneurs systemize both the personal
So learn saying how to build multiple
I
businesses.
see the same problem at every level, and it's the difference in systems that let you scale in 4 hours a day and systems that just feel like documents nobody looks at. So in this video, I'm going to show you what really makes a system work.
What really makes a system work. So definitely, if you want to scale you up yourself and go for it.
System, you probably think of SOPs, checklists.
You're good, you're great. How are you guys doing? And where are you watching from? It's a powerful day and we're going to have a fabulous day. So thanks for coming in and we're going to enjoy ourselves today. Number one, subscribe to the channel. And then number two, let me know in the comments where you are watching from. Let me know in the comments where you are watching from. Let me know where you are watching from in the comments below. So the power of building multiple companies. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know where you're watching from. If you're new, come join me and subscribe to our channel. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm going to show you the channel in a minute. Make sure you subscribe and follow our channel today. It's a good, beautiful day. If you want to follow our website, you can sign up to the website right now. So hope you have a lovely day, and I hope everything's going all right wherever you are. It's going to be a fabulous time, and while you are waiting, it's a beautiful day. Welcome to the Mindset channel. It's nice and cold today, so not too warm at all. Danielle 11264. Hope you're good and hope you're great, everybody. I'm gonna change my screen a bit on a second. Doesn't look too nice. So let me know where you're watching from, by the way. Let me know where you are watching from. Someone wants him to trade them over there. So if you're good, if you are great. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Thanks for coming in. Don't forget to check out our channel and subscribe. If you're new, subscribe to the channel. And let me know where you are watching from. Never give up. No, no, no. Come and join me. Come and join me, everybody. Welcome to Advancing Mindset, where we move forward, especially when faced with obstacles. We move forward. Forward is the way forward. We're not going backwards, are we? Mm-hmm. How are you doing? Where are you watching from? Are you new to the channel? Happy vibes, everybody. Hope you're doing well, and I hope you are doing fine. Let me know where you are watching from. Enjoying the power of the mindset to move forward. Advancing mindset.
Getting that from YouTube.
All right.
When someone says thank you, most people reply with you're welcome. It sounds polite, but without realizing it, you may be minimizing your own effort. Words may seem small, but the way you speak shapes how others perceive you. The Stoics believe that a disciplined mind is reflected in disciplined speech. Today, you'll learn 8 responses that strengthen your presence and confidence. First, when someone says thank you, don't simply say you're welcome. Instead, say it was my pleasure.
It was my pleasure.
Or you can always count on me.
That's one way of doing it.
When someone says thank you, most
If you're new, subscribe to the channel and let me know where you are watching from. And I hope you are good. Hope you are great. It's a good day to be alive, isn't it? To enjoy and to make the most of it.
Atomic Habits by James Clear. Introduction. My story. On the final day of my sophomore year of high school, I was hit in the face with a baseball bat. As my classmate took a full swing, the bat slipped out of his hands and came.
So where are you watching from? How are you and where are you watching from? Let me know.
The eyes. I have no memory of the moment of impact. The bat smashed into my face with such force that it crushed my nose into a distorted U-shape. The collision sent the soft tissue of my brain slamming into the inside of my skull. Immediately, a wave of swelling surged throughout my head.
Trade me. How are you? Thanks for coming in. Subscribe to the channel and let me know where you are watching from, my friend. Oh, it is a bit chill here today. Subscribe and join me today. Mm. Dum, dum. Dee. Thanks for joining in, everybody. How to build multiple companies with wealth. Building wealth. Hope you're good. Hope you're grand. Oh, is that it?
Cultivating emotional intelligence. In search of a blend of emotion and intellect. It's a phenomenon virtually every manager has experienced to one degree or another. You have two employees, one clearly gifted with high intellect, the other only average. You expect the bright one will be the more productive, innovative, and motivated worker. And yet it's the less gifted person who often performs at a far higher level. Why? What factors are at play when people of high IQ flounder and those of modest IQ do surprisingly well? I would argue that the difference quite often lies in the abilities called emotional intelligence.
Your emotional intelligence is important when you're building wealth. Don't forget that, yep.
Daniel Goleman in Emotional Intelligence, 1995, Bantam Books, New York. The book makes a strong case for the importance emotion plays in overall intelligence, and why EQ is as crucial a factor as IQ in predicting success. Although the book's scope is society-wide, addressing what Goleman describes as our culture's collective
How are you? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for coming in. Hope you're grand. Hope you're good. How are you doing today? You okay? Are you all right? How is your March going so far?
But also provide a framework to deal with the emotional subtleties and transactions that, when understood, can lead to greater cooperation and motivation. They also show
It's good. I hope you had a lovely Monday. Today's a lovely Tuesday today.
One of Goleman's most encouraging points is that emotional intelligence can be learned.
So emotional intelligence can be learned.
Given the current business climate with its emphasis on team dynamics and learning organizations, concepts that require far more communication and interpersonal skills than in the past.
Give me a second, please. Let me get.
Necessity for people who can skillfully blend intellect with emotion. People who are beholden neither to emotional impulse nor intellectual remoteness. The virtuoso in interpersonal skills is the corporate future, Goleman writes, for Shoshona Zuboff, a psychologist at Harvard Business School. The author adds, imagine the benefits for work of being skilled in the basic emotional competences, being attuned to the feelings of those we deal with, being able to handle disagreements so they do not escalate. Leadership is not domination, but the art of persuading people to work toward a common goal. In the chapter Managing with Heart, Goleman discusses the manager's use of criticism.
The manager's use of criticism is a good thing for you to learn and to use.
Guidelines to what the author calls the artful critique, which can be a crucial factor in effective leadership. Goleman quotes a study in which inept criticism was ahead of mistrust, personality struggles, and disputes over power and pay as a reason for conflict on the job. Beyond its specific observations regarding leadership and management, the book is a valuable resource throughout. Emotional intelligence not only provides a rich understanding of emotional factors that can affect our thinking adversely, but also offers a framework for emotional growth, not in the quick fix manner of some self-help books, but in its studied, detailed approach. Goleman notes that feelings are essential guides to more meaningful thought and productive decision-making, guides, in fact, for every aspect of living. Those who are at the mercy of impulse, who lack self-control, suffer a moral deficiency.
How are you? Let me know where you are watching from. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Thanks for joining me.
By the same token, the root of altruism lies in empathy, the ability to read emotions in
How are you doing
others.
today?
Lacking a sense of another's need or despair, there is no caring. And if there are any two moral stances that our times call for, they are precisely these: self-restraint and compassion. That might sound like an idealized or romanticized view of the ideal mental state, but this book offers compelling scientific evidence that such a fusion of intellect and heart is not only desirable, but natural. Goleman devotes the first part of his book to a fascinating look at the functions of the brain, offering evidence that the brain itself is constructed in a way that can facilitate this blend of emotion and thought.
How are you? Thanks for coming in.
For leaders, indeed for everyone in an organization.
Subscribe to the channel. Let me know where you are watching from. Hope you're good and I hope you're great.
Is an excellent introduction to the role emotions play.
It's a beautiful day, right?
And the ways one can use them to advantage in creating healthy, productive results, both personally and professionally.
Boom, 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 boom. Join the channel, subscribe, and thanks for coming in. Let me know where you are watching from in the comments below. Hope you're grand and I hope you're good.
Emotional Intelligence is the Key to Group IQ by Daniel Goleman.
Learn the power of emotional intelligence.
Whether it be in an executive planning meeting or as a team working toward
As a team, how are you?
There is a very real sense in which they have a group IQ, the sum total of the talents and skills of all those involved. And how well they accomplish their task will be determined by how high that IQ is. The single most important element in group intelligence, it turns out, is not the average IQ in the academic sense, but rather in terms of emotional intelligence. The key to a high group IQ is social harmony. It is this ability to harmonize that, all other things being equal, will make one group especially talented, productive, and successful, and another, with members whose talent and skill are equal in other regards, do poorly. The idea that there is a group intelligence at all comes from Robert Sternberg, the Yale psychologist, and Wendy Williams, a graduate student, who were seeking to understand why some groups
Are you okay? You're good? How are you? Let me know where you are watching from. Happy Tuesday.
Group intelligence, why some groups are better than others, in the 1988 issue of Intelligence. After all, when people come together to work as a group, each brings certain
How are you
talents, say,
doing,
a high
everybody?
verbal fluency,
You're good? You're great?
creativity, empathy, or technical expertise. While a group can be no smarter than the sum total of all these specific strengths,
How is your
it
day
can be
going
much
so far?
dumber if its internal workings don't allow people to share their talents. This maxim became evident when Sternberg and Williams recruited people to take part in groups that were given the creative challenge of coming up with an effective advertising campaign for a fictitious sweetener that showed promise as a sugar substitute. One surprise was that people who were too eager to take part were a drag on the group, lowering its overall performance. These eager beavers were too controlling or domineering.
Those who are
Such
always
people
eager.
seem to lack a basic element of social intelligence, the ability to recognize what is apt and what inappropriate in give and take. Another negative was having dead weight, members who did not participate. The single most important factor in maximizing the excellence of a group's product was the degree to which the members were able to create a state of internal harmony, which lets them take advantage of the full talent of their members. The
Taking up
overall
the full time.
performance
How are
of
you? You
harmonious
okay?
groups was helped by having a member who was particularly talented. Groups with more friction were far less able to capitalize on having members of great ability. In groups where there are high levels of emotional and social static, whether it be from fear or anger, from rivalries or resentments, people cannot offer their best. But harmony allows a group to take maximum advantage of its most creative
So to be
and talented
in
members' abilities.
harmony is good for you, isn't it?
While the moral of this tale is quite clear for, say, work teams, it has a more general implication for anyone who works within an organization. Many things people do at work depend on their ability to call on a loose network of fellow workers. Different tasks can mean calling on different members of the network. In effect, this creates the chance for ad hoc groups, each with a membership tailored to offer an optimal array of talents, expertise, and placement. Just how well people can work a network, in effect make it into a temporary ad hoc team, is a crucial factor in on-the-job success. Consider, for example, a study of star performers at Bell Labs, the world-famous scientific think tank near Princeton. The labs are peopled by engineers and scientists who are all at the top on academic IQ tests. But within this pool of talent, some emerge as stars, while others are only average in their output. What makes the difference between stars and the others is not their academic IQ, but their emotional IQ.
The emotional IQ. Hope you're good and I hope you're great.
Themselves and better able to work their informal networks into ad hoc teams. The stars were studied in one division at the labs, a unit that creates and designs the electronic switches that control telephone systems, a highly sophisticated and demanding piece of electronic engineering. Because the work is beyond the capacity of any one person to tackle, it is done in teams that can range from just 5 or so engineers to 150. No single engineer knows enough to do the job alone. Getting things done demands tapping other people's expertise. To find out what made the difference between those who were highly productive and those who were only average, Robert Kelly and Janet Kaplan, who reported their
Good. Thanks for coming in, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Hope you are doing fine.
In the July-August 1993 issue of Harvard Business Review, had managers and peers nominate the 10 to 15% of engineers who stood out as stars. When they compared the stars with everyone else, the most dramatic finding, at first, was the paucity of differences between the two groups. Based on a wide range of cognitive and social measures, from standard tests for IQ to personality inventories, there's little meaningful difference in innate abilities, Kelly and Kaplan wrote. As it develops, academic talent was not a good predictor of on-the-job productivity, nor was IQ. But after detailed interviews, the critical differences emerged in the internal and interpersonal strategies stars used to get their work done. One of the most important turned out to be a rapport with a network of key people. Things go more smoothly for the standouts because they put time into cultivating good relationships with people whose services might be needed in a crunch as part
All
of
right, bye everybody. Thanks for coming in. It's been a good day.
A middle performer at Bell Labs talked about being stumped by a technical problem, Kelly and Kaplan observed. He painstakingly
I'll see you later. Bye.
technical gurus and then waited, wasting valuable time while calls